Hey, Rick Stott here. I'm going to do a part 2. I had so much luck with part 1, but I noticed this guy over here has got a lot of vintage, and I didn't see a lot of vintage out there, so I'm going to look at some of his vintage cars, what he's got. And then let's see, what's your name, sir?
Russ.
Russ?
Russ. Yes,
All right, Russ.
And I'm vintage too.
What's popping in the vintage world here? What's hot? What did you sell any today?
Oh yeah.
What'd you sell?
Aaron's, Mantles, Kofaxes, Clemente's, kind of the big 5.
You sold some of those today?
Today.
Yeah. What did you sell? What did you sell the Clemente for, if you don't mind me asking?
There was a 61 Clemente. I sold it for 200. Yeah.
200? Okay, cool.
I've had a lot of people looking at some of the bigger cards like these, the Banks and the Aaron. This is the second year Henry Aaron.
Okay, how much does that go for?
2,000.
2,000.
Yeah, and of course I'm a dealer, so I'll deal.
So it's 2,000 negotiable.
2,000 is a high book. Yeah, definitely negotiable.
Okay, what about that Carl Yastrzemski one right there?
Rookie Carl Yastrzemski.
What does that go for?
It goes for
600.
600.
What kind of condition is that?
I'd say it's probably more
like a 6, maybe?
Yeah, so I'd say 300.
Okay, what about these in here? You got these old baseball ones. What's going on with these?
This is American Caramel. That's a candy card.
Okay.
And you got cigarette cards. There's 1, 2, 3 of those.
Very cool.
Then you got American Biscuits, which is another. And you got Cracker Jacks. Those 2 red ones.
What are those common? I think it's the common.
Yeah, these are common.
What do they sell for?
Those being a Cracker Jack, they're $500 each.
500. And what about these?
Most of the biscuits and the candies and the cigarettes are 100 each, because these are commons.
Those are common.
You're not gonna find any cobs or any planks or anything like that in there.
What about this? Is what, 33? What do they call it? Goody or something?
Goudy.
Goudy, yeah.
Goudies, yeah.
Those are commons, right?
Those are commons. Yeah.
What do they go for?
This card is a near mint common, is a rookie card, so it's 400.
400?
Yeah, because it's the rookie. It's high grade.
So a common Goudy goes for about 400, give or take. And then these here, I've never seen.
Those are 39 play balls.
Okay.
And they probably aren't very much. Yeah, this one's 80.
80 for that one?
Yeah, these are common. Once again, no stars. The stars, you'll know.
Let's look at some of these graded ones you got. You got Dave Concepcion, Orlando Cepeda. What are those? $30? That's pretty cheap because it costs almost that much to grade them.
Yeah. Well, it books at 55, but it's a show, so I'm trying to give.
Yeah, you're trying $30 for a Rod Carew. You really can't go wrong. Yeah. Or no, it's not a Rod Carew. Sorry.
This is Rod Carew. That's 72.
That one's more. Sorry about that.
That's okay. That's an 8 out of 10. So.
Okay. Al Kaline, $40. You got any like Nolan Ryans or anything?
I had a Nolan Ryan right here.
You sold it?
73. Sold it.
What'd you get for that?
250.
Okay. So here's some of the prices of what the vintage are going for right now, give or take, here in Fresno at least. He's got some older ones down here. This is 1940 play ball.
Yep.
$140. They're mostly commons?
Mostly commons.
Yeah. And then this one here is kind of cool. That is a T209.
It should be T206.
What's this? Does it say 209? What does it say?
That's a 6, yeah.
Oh, that's a 6. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me see that.
Sorry, let me hold still for you.
Yeah, hold it. That is a T206, and what does the back look like? You can't turn
Sweet cap. So
okay, cool.
Pretty clean.
$120. And what on eBay? What do those go for? Around that price?
Yeah, I go by a company called VCP for the prices, because they look at auctions and eBay and the big auction houses like Heritage and all those.
Okay, so when you come to a show, how do you price your cars? Do you go a little bit under what they're selling for? Okay.
Almost every card you see has been marked down.
Like a 10% or just a number in your brain kind of thing?
Yeah. A lot of times if they're in the 30 to 40 range, I'll knock off $5 to $8 each card. But then I want to allow the people to get a deal.
There's a Willie McCovey for $150.
1961. Yeah.
Is this Ted Williams right here?
Ted Williams should be right.
Ted Williams for $50. Is that right? No, that's more.
No.
Oh, I see a 50, but
that's for Richie behind him. It's an $800 card.
Yeah. I had a reprint of that, but I don't think it's the same value, right?
Yeah. No.
Well, here's some of the cards that are vintage. They're pretty cool. This guy's here, a pretty nice guy. If you're out in Fresno and you want to come to the show, he's always in the corner over here. You can kind of see where I'm at. And this is his son right here, right? And his son collects what? Pokemon. Okay, so I don't know a whole lot about Pokemon. So why don't you give me a quick breakdown of what are people looking for right now in Pokemon?
Well, they're always looking for Charizards and
Okay.
that kind of stuff. The new set's coming out, like, I think it already did come out, actually. And so this is all from the previous set.
Okay, now what am I looking at? These are all commons or what?
Uncommons, rares.
I mean, they're $7. What's the difference in a $7 and a $20 card?
It's usually up to just rarity. Like,
Rarity? If it's
yeah.
rare or not? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool.
like this card up here, this is an $800 card.
That's now. What is it? Now it's $800. What do you sell it for?
I'm selling it at $750.
Okay,
right
so a
now.
little discount, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit of a discount. Okay, that's kind of cool. So you got any sales today? Couple sales.
Not exactly.
Have
what
you
I
paid
did.
for your table or what? Or has you got a section?
Yeah, I got it.
So if you're a young guy and you want to sell thing, is it worth getting a table and doing it?
Yes, I would say
It's
so.
worth it. Wise because is it fun? It's just a hobby.
Yeah, it's something I can do with my hobby.
Yeah. So you're not. I mean, are you in it for the money or are you in it for the fun?
Fun mostly.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
The money's a bonus.
Yeah. So if you want to do a show, if you're a young kid, just what's the table cost? $80, $100? Is this your whole table, or did you play a split of it? Okay. So for $40, you come and meet cool people like me and chat, and it's pretty cool. So if you're interested in getting into that, take it from this guy. It's worth doing. You'd say do it, right? Do it. If you got a collection, you want to sell them, bring them to the show and do it. Okay, cool. Thanks for your help. What was your name again?
Wyatt.
Wyatt. All right, cool. All right, thanks. Here's some other guy. This guy's got some old ones too.
If I buy it at 100,
Mickey Mantle,
that's kind of around where it's selling.
Barry Sanders. I want to find this one here, non-signed. This guy's got some.
Well, some of them are selling for 180.
Serving.
The last one 138. I'd rather be at like 75. I mean, even
420 and get it out for 138.
What are you guys trying to sell?
I was talking
Do you mind if I film it?
go ahead.
Yeah, cool. I just want to film it. What is that exactly?
It's a Ronald Acuna Jr. autograph card,
Oh, cool.
2022,
Very cool. Very cool.
numbered to 150.
Okay, so this is what these guys do. They come out to the show and they bring their cards and they sell them and they have a good time. It looks like he's going to buy it, right?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
digging in my pockets.
Well, that's good. And that's about a $150 card, give or take.
Yeah, 100 to 125 maybe.
Yeah, cool. All right, cool.
One,
This guy's at a lot of these shows here. He's got some old cards. Mickey Mantle, Frank Gifford,
there you go.
Brooks Robinson.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Another great transaction here
There you
at
go.
the CVC show. And I've met you before, but what's your name?
Yes, Tom.
Tom, and that's the one he picked up. He bought it for 75,
80.
80 bucks. You're pretty cool with it. He's good with it.
It's
Everyone looks like they're having a good time here.
Cool. Yeah.
We're doing a YouTube video here, and this is our part 2. We had so much response. So what if you mind me, I've asked you a couple questions. What's hot? What's everyone looking at asking, or in your
People are asking for Otani,
okay.
obviously. Some Trevor Lawrence, Jason Tatum, Jalen Green they were asking about,
Okay.
and vintage.
Some vintage.
People like
People are
vintage.
like, did you get your money back on the table?
Yeah, but now
You spent it.
now I spent it.
Now, do you have a shop here in town or no?
No.
No, you're just a local guy. So
More of a collector than I am a dealer.
would you recommend if a collector wanted to do a show, he has a collection, should he come out and do it and spend the $80 bucks for a table?
125.
125. Should he come
he
in?
is.
Would you recommend him doing it?
If he's got enough to
Yeah.
be able to make money.
Okay, but let's say he's just doing it for fun. Is there fun involved?
It's fun.
It is fun.
Because
So,
you know what? When you set up a table,
Yeah.
you get people that want to sell
Right.
you some things.
Okay.
So you can get good deals that way. Or
Right.
even trade. So
Okay.
that's a good perk that you get by setting up the table.
Okay, so for you, is this a hobby or is this something you do full time? Hobby. So it's fun.
It's fun.
Oh, cool. And you got some cool cards. You got the 7. Is that the whole set of 72 basketball?
Not
No.
the set, but it's an older basketball set.
Yeah, I'm going to look at those in a minute, but I just wanted to look at some of the cards. Well, cool. Thanks.
Most of my vintage cards are in my collection.
Okay. Okay. And what do you collect? What do you kind of collect?
Baseball, football, basketball, Hall of Famers mainly.
Okay.
Autographs, cards, you name it, rookies, whatever.
Okay, well-
Anything that I enjoy.
Okay, cool. Well, this is what I bought so far at the show. I just got here now. You're probably going to say, why did I buy these? But this is what I bought. Okay.
Ah.
Now, do you know anything about what those are?
I'm assuming are these first
This is
edition?
the first series,
First series,
and
yeah.
this is the 4th or 5th series. I'm not sure. They're just unopened packs. I got them from a pretty reputable guy. I'm just going to ask you, what do you think they sold them for? You probably don't know that much about them. That's why I want to ask you.
I don't know.
That's-
I don't
that's-
know the
yeah.
Star Wars,
So-
but I'm a Star Wars fan.
Right, but so I've never seen the movie. That's the
Well,
funny
you know
thing.
what you also look for? You probably
Yeah.
know this already.
The gum?
You look to see
Yeah.
when they grade them,
Uh-huh.
you actually look to see if the gum number 1
Yeah.
is full and
Okay.
not broken.
Okay.
This one is not broken.
Okay, that's good.
This one is broken.
Okay, well, he only had that one. That one I got for $25.
Yeah, and that's
So
fine.
I'm good.
But that's one thing you look for when you
I didn't
do
know
it.
that. That's very interesting. Well, Tom, right?
Yes.
He gave me some information. I didn't even know. He had 2 of these, and I got this one. What do you think I had to pay for that? If you don't, if we'll just throw
I
up top of your
don't
head. What do you? Just give me a guess.
$150.
Pretty close, yeah. I paid $200 for both, so yeah, 50 for one and 150 or
Oh, there
however
you
you
go.
want to do
There
it.
you go. See,
But I wanted to add them to my collection. I just started collecting them. So anyway, hey, thanks for your help.
No problem.
And I'm gonna shut this part 2 down. And
Sounds good.
again, here's the rest of the show. And everyone else, we always like to say, happy hunting.